I spent 2 years hating the man who broke his promise to stay by my side, until I learned the secret my own heartbeat was keeping from me. My name is Elena. I am 35 years old. I work at an art gallery. I like my job. It is quiet. 2 years ago, I was very sick. My heart was bad. Doctors did surgery on me. They fixed my heart. Now I am healthy, but my life is lonely. I live alone. I work alone. I go home alone. I think about the past sometimes. I think about Liam. Liam was my fiancé. We loved each other. We wanted to marry. But Liam left me. He left before my surgery. He said bad things to me. He said I was a burden. His words hurt me very much. Liam made a promise to me. He said he would always be here. He said he would never leave me. But he broke his promise. He left me when I needed him. I still have his necklace. It is heart-shaped. It is silver. Words are on it. The words say, "Breathe for me." I look at the necklace sometimes. It makes me angry. It makes me sad. The necklace is a lie. Liam did not stay. He broke his promise. I keep the necklace in a box. I do not wear it. But I cannot throw it away. Today was a normal day. I worked at the gallery. I talked to customers. I sold 2 paintings. I felt proud. Then my phone rang. A man called me. His name was Marcus. Marcus was a lawyer. He was Liam's lawyer. Marcus said he needed to talk to me. He said it was important. He said it was about Liam. My heart beat faster. I felt scared. I felt angry too. Marcus said Liam disappeared. He said Liam was gone. Nobody knew where Liam was. Nobody could find him. Marcus said we had a project together. Liam and I bought a house 2 years ago. It was by a lake. We called it the Lake House Project. We wanted to fix it. We wanted to live there together, but we never finished the house. We broke up. We never went back. Marcus said I needed to complete the project. He said I needed to sell the house. He said the law required it. He said it was in our separation papers. I did not want to do this. I did not want to see the house. I did not want to think about Liam. But Marcus said I must do it. He said I would get money. He said I could close this part of my life. I thought about the money. I needed money. My apartment was expensive. My bills were high. I thought about Liam. I wanted to forget him. I wanted to erase him from my life. Maybe finishing the house would help me. Maybe I could finally move on. I told Marcus yes. I said I would do it. Marcus was happy. He said he would send me the keys. He said he would send me papers. I asked Marcus about Liam. I asked where Liam went. I asked why he disappeared. Marcus was quiet for a moment. Then he spoke. He said Liam wanted to be alone. He said Liam wanted to forget the past. He said Liam needed solitude. I felt angry when I heard this. Liam wanted to forget the past. He wanted to forget me. He ran away from his promise. He ran away from me. I said goodbye to Marcus. I ended the call. I sat at my desk. I looked out the window. The sky was gray. Rain started to fall. I opened the box with the necklace. I took it out. I held it in my hand. The metal was cold. The words looked at me. Breathe for me. Liam told me to breathe, but he left me alone. He broke his promise. He left me to breathe by myself. I put the necklace back. I closed the box. Tomorrow I would go to the lake house. Tomorrow I would finish this. Tomorrow I would say goodbye to Liam forever. But tonight I felt alone. My life was quiet. My life was empty. I lived, but I did not feel alive. I touched my chest. My heart beat inside me. It was strong. It was healthy. The doctors saved me. But sometimes I wondered, what was the point? I lived, but I was alone. Liam promised to be here. He broke that promise. I went home. I made dinner. I ate alone. I went to bed early. I thought about the lake house. I thought about Liam. I thought about his promises. Tomorrow would be hard. I had to finish this. I had to move on. I closed my eyes. I tried to sleep. But my mind was full of memories, full of pain, full of broken promises. The next day, I drove to the lake house. The drive was long. The road was empty. Trees were everywhere. I arrived at noon. The house looked old. The paint was bad. The windows were dirty. But the house was still standing. I took the keys from my bag. My hands shook a little. I opened the door. The house was quiet inside. Very quiet. Dust was on everything. The air smelled old. I walked through the rooms. Liam's things were still here. His tools were in the corner. His books were on the shelf. His jacket hung on a chair. But Liam was not here. He was gone. I looked around more carefully. Someone worked here recently. New wood was in one room. Paint cans were open. The work was not finished. Liam did this work. He was here not long ago. I went to the living room. The sofa was old. A cover was on it. I looked at the cover closely. I saw something dark. It was a stain, a brown stain. I touched it. It was dry. This was blood, old blood. Someone was hurt here. My heart beat faster. Was Liam hurt? Did he have an accident here? I walked to his toolbox. It was big and metal. I opened it. Tools were inside, hammers and nails and screws. But something else was there too. I saw a small package. It was empty. It was medicine packaging. I picked it up. I read the label. These were special pills. I knew these pills. Transplant patients took these pills. They took them every day. The pills kept their bodies healthy. Why did Liam have these pills? Was he sick? Did he get a transplant? I felt confused. I felt worried. Liam never told me he was sick. He never said anything. Maybe he was sick before he left me. Maybe that was why he left. Maybe he did not want me to know. I put the package in my pocket. I needed to learn more. I heard a sound outside. A car stopped near the house. I walked to the window. A man got out of the car. I knew this man. His name was Ryan. Ryan was Liam's best friend. He was my friend too. We all knew each other before. Ryan saw me in the window. He knocked. I opened the door. "Elena," Ryan said. His face looked sad. His eyes looked tired. "Hello, Ryan," I said. We stood there. Nobody spoke for a moment. "Can I come in?" Ryan asked. Yes, I said. Ryan walked inside. He looked around the house. He looked at Liam's things. You came to finish the house, Ryan said. Yes, I said. Marcus told me to come. Ryan nodded. He sat on the sofa. I sat on a chair. Do you know where Liam is? I asked. Ryan looked down. No, he said. I do not know. When did you see him last? I asked. A long time ago, Ryan said. I took the pill package from my pocket. I showed it to Ryan. I found this, I said. Was Liam sick? Did he have a transplant? Ryan's face changed. He looked scared. He looked away from me. I do not know, he said. Ryan, please, I said. Tell me the truth. Was Liam sick? He walked to the window. He did not look at me. Liam left, Ryan said. He wanted to forget the past. That is all I know. But the medicine, I said. These pills are for transplant patients. Why did Liam have them? Ryan turned around. His eyes looked wet. Elena, please stop asking, he said. Liam is gone. He wanted it this way. I felt angry now. You know something, I said. Tell me, Ryan. We were friends. Tell me the truth. Ryan looked at me. He opened his mouth. Then he closed it. He seemed to fight with himself. Finally, he spoke. Liam had a car accident, he said, 2 years ago. It was very bad, very serious. My body went cold. When? I asked. When was the accident? Ryan looked scared. Right before your surgery, he said. Right before a euro. Then Ryan stopped. His hand went to his mouth. He looked shocked. He said, too much. What happened to Liam? I asked. My voice was loud now. What happened in the accident? I cannot say more, Ryan said. He walked to the door fast. I am sorry, Elena. I cannot tell you. But Ryan opened the door. He left quickly. He got in his car. He drove away. I stood alone in the house. My mind was full of questions. Liam had a car accident 2 years ago, right before my surgery, and he had transplant medicine, and there was blood on the sofa. Something was very wrong. Something happened to Liam, something bad. I needed to find out the truth. I needed to know what happened. I needed to understand why Liam left me, why he broke his promise. I sat down on the sofa. I touched my chest. My heart beat inside me, strong and steady. The doctors gave me this heart. They saved my life 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the same time as Liam's accident, I felt strange. Something connected these things, but I did not know what. I looked around the empty house. Liam's ghost was here. His memory was everywhere, but Liam himself was gone, and nobody would tell me where. Nobody would tell me why. I stayed at the house that night. I could not leave. I needed to find answers. I searched through Liam's desk. Bills and notes and letters. Then I found a receipt. It was from a car repair shop. The date was 2 years ago. I read the receipt carefully. The repairs cost a lot of money. The damage was very bad. The car was almost destroyed. I looked at the date again. My hands started to shake. The accident happened on the same day. the same day as my surgery. The exact same day. This was not a coincidence. Something connected these two things. I thought about everything. Liam had an accident. The accident was terrible. Maybe Liam got hurt very badly. Maybe he got sick from his injuries. Maybe that was why he left me. He did not want me to see him die slowly. He did not want me to suffer with him. I felt tears in my eyes. Part of me felt grateful. Liam tried to protect me. He left so I would not feel pain. But part of me felt angry. He still broke his promise. He still lied to me. He still left me alone. Partners stay together. Partners face problems together. Liam did not let me choose. He chose for me. I put the receipt down. I kept searching. I found an old notebook. It was Liam's sketchbook. Liam liked to draw sometimes. I opened the book. Drawings were inside. Pictures of the house. Pictures of the lake. Pictures of me. Then I saw something strange. Several pages showed the same thing. A chest. A human chest. And a big scar on it. The scar was very long. It went down the middle of the chest. This was not a normal scar. This was not from a car accident. I knew this kind of scar. I had one too, on my own chest, from my heart surgery. Why did Liam draw this? Did Liam have heart surgery too? My mind felt confused. My heart beat very fast. I turned the page. A note was there. The writing was Liam's writing. The note said, "Live, Elena. Promise me you'll use it well." I read the words again and again. These words were not cold. These words were not cruel. These words were a plea, a final request. Use what well. What did Liam mean? I closed the book. I needed help. I needed someone to tell me the truth. I remembered Sarah. Sarah was Liam's friend from college. She was my friend too. Sarah worked as a nurse at the hospital. The same hospital where I had my surgery. I found my phone. I called Sarah. Sarah answered quickly. "Hello?" she said. "Sarah, this is Elena," I said. There was silence. Then Sarah spoke. Her voice sounded nervous. "Elena." "Hello. How are you? I need to talk to you," I said. "About Liam." "Liam?" Sarah said. "I do not know where he is, Elena. Nobody does." "I know about the accident," I said. "The car accident 2 years ago," Ryan told me. Sarah was quiet again. I heard her breathe. "Sarah, please," I said. "I need the truth. What happened to Liam? Did he have heart surgery? Did he get hurt in the accident?" "Elena, I cannot euro," Sarah started. "Please," I said. My voice was loud. "I found his medicine. I found his drawings. I know something happened. Tell me the truth." Sarah started to cry. I heard her tears through the phone. "Sarah?" I said softly. "I cannot tell you," Sarah said. She cried more. "Liam made me promise. He made everyone promise. We cannot tell you the truth." "Why?" I asked. "Why can't you tell me?" "Because he loved you," Sarah said. She cried harder now. "He loved you so much. He wanted you to live. He wanted you to be free. He did not want you to carry the pain. What pain? I asked. Sarah, please. What happened to Liam? But Sarah ended the call. The phone went silent. I sat there. I held the phone in my hand. Everyone knew something. Ryan knew. Sarah knew. Marcus knew. But nobody told me. Liam made them all promise to keep a secret about what happened to him. I looked at the sketchbook again. I looked at the scar. I looked at the note. Promise me you'll use it well. Use what? Use what? Well? I touched my own chest. My scar was there, under my shirt. The scar from my surgery. The surgery that saved my life. My heart beat under my hand, strong, healthy, alive. And suddenly, I felt cold, very cold. The accident and my surgery. The same day, the same time. Liam's medicine, transplant medicine. Liam's scar, a heart surgery scar. Liam's note. Use it well. No, it could not be true. It was impossible. But my mind kept thinking, kept connecting, kept understanding. I needed to know. I needed to find out. I needed to learn the truth. Tomorrow, I would go to the hospital. Tomorrow, I would demand answers. Because something terrible happened 2 years ago, and everyone knew except me. I could not sleep that night. I kept thinking. I kept wondering. In the morning, I searched the house again. I looked everywhere. I opened every drawer. I checked every shelf. Then I found a small book. It was a technical book about car engines. I opened it. A card fell out. It was plastic. It was old. I picked up the card. I looked at it carefully. It was a transplant ID card. The card was worn. The writing was faded, but I could see numbers on it. One number looked familiar. It was my hospital ID number, my number from 2 years ago. My hands shook. I read the card again and again. This card was connected to me, to my surgery, to my transplant. I needed to call the hospital. I needed to talk to a doctor. I remembered Dr. Alistair. He was my doctor's friend. He helped with my surgery. He knew all the details. I called him. Hello? Dr. Alistair said. You remember me from 2 years ago. Elena. Yes, he said. How are you? How is your heart? My heart is fine, I said. But I need to ask you something important. What is it? He asked. I need to know about my donor, I said. The person who gave me their heart. I need to know who they were. Dr. Alistair was quiet. Elena, you know I cannot tell you that. The law does not allow it. Donors are always anonymous. Please, I said. I have information. I have my hospital ID, and I have a card, a transplant card. With numbers on it? I read him the numbers, all of them. Dr. Alistair was silent for a long time. Too long. I said, Elena, he said slowly, where did you get this card? I found it, I said, at a house. Please, doctor. Alistair breathed heavily. This is very unusual, he said. The law says I cannot tell you. But you have information that only a donor's family would have. Please, I said again. Tears came to my eyes. I need to know. Your donor died in a car accident 2 years ago. On the same day as your surgery, my body went cold. I could not breathe. The donor made a final wish. Doctor, Alistair continued. He requested that his heart go to you, only you. He signed all the papers. He arranged everything before he died. Who? I whispered. Who was it? His name was Liam. Doctor, Alistair said softly. Liam was your donor. The phone fell from my hand. I fell to the floor. I could not think. I could not move. Liam died. Liam died 2 years ago. On the day of my surgery, Liam gave me his heart, his actual heart, his real heart. The heart inside me was Liam's heart. It beat because of him. I lived because he died. Everything made sense now. The cruel words before my surgery, the breakup, the anger, the pain. Liam made me hate him. He wanted me to hate him, so I would not feel guilty, so I would not know the truth, so I could live freely. He broke his promise to stand beside me, but he kept a different promise, a deeper promise. He promised to always be here, and he was. He was inside me, part of me. Every beat was him. Every breath was because of him. I touched my chest. I felt my heartbeat, Liam's heartbeat. I cried. I cried so hard. I could not stop. Liam never left me. He never abandoned me. He gave me everything. He gave me his life. He gave me his heart. The pills I found, they were probably mine, or someone else's. They did not matter. The only truth was the heart. Liam died to save me. He sacrificed everything for me. His future, his dreams, his life. And he did it alone. He faced death alone. Because he loved me, I lay on the floor. I held my chest. I felt Liam's heartbeat, strong, steady, alive. This heart was his love. This heart was his promise. This heart was his gift. He paid for his promise with his life. He gave me his heart so I could live, so his love could keep me alive. Liam, I whispered. Liam, I am so sorry. I am so sorry I did not know. I am so sorry you were alone, but Liam could not hear me. Liam was gone. He died 2 years ago. Only his heart remained. His heart inside my chest, beating, living, loving. I understood everything now. The terrible, beautiful truth. Liam broke his verbal promise. He left my side. He ran away. But he kept his physical promise. He stayed with me. He became part of me. He lived inside me. The pain was too much, too deep, too real. I lost him, but I carried him. Every day, every moment, every heartbeat. This was the cost of his promise, his life for mine, his death for my survival. I cried for hours. I cried until I had no tears left. Then I sat up. I touched my chest again. I felt the heart, Liam's heart. Thank you, I whispered. Thank you, Liam. Thank you for everything. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for your love. The heart beat back, strong, steady, constant. Liam was here. He never left. He just changed form. He was the engine inside me, the force that kept me alive, the love that sustained me. This was the truth, the painful, perfect truth. Liam loved me so much that he gave me his heart, literally, completely, forever. I stayed at the lake house. I could not leave. I needed time to understand everything. The grief was huge. It filled every part of me. Liam was dead. He died 2 years ago, and I never knew. For 2 years, I hated him. I thought he abandoned me. I thought he broke his promise. I thought he was a coward. But Liam was brave. He was the bravest person I knew. He gave his life for me. The pain was double now. I grieved his death, and I grieved the truth. I carried proof of both promises inside me. He ran away. He left my side. He broke the verbal promise. He kept the physical promise. Every heartbeat reminded me. He left, but he stayed. He died, but he lived. I searched the house more. I looked for anything from Liam, any final words. I found a letter in his desk. It was sealed. My name was on it. I opened it carefully. My hands shook. Elena, it said, I finished the project, the most important project. You are alive. You are well. That is all I wanted. That is all I needed. Live well. Live fully. Use this gift, Liam. I read the letter many times. Tears fell on the paper. The project was not the house. The project was me, my life, my survival. Liam finished it. He made sure I lived. That was his final goal. I folded the letter. I put it in my pocket. I carried it close to my heart, close to his heart. I made a decision then, a vow, a promise. I would finish the house. I would complete what we started. This house would be Liam's legacy, and mine. Every day, I worked on the house. I fixed the walls. I painted the rooms. I repaired the roof. The work was hard, but I did not stop. Each task was for Liam. Each improvement was for us. I felt my heart beat as I worked. Strong, steady, constant. This was Liam working with me. This was Liam helping me. Every heartbeat was a gift. Every breath was precious. I would not waste them. I would use them well. I planted flowers in the garden. The garden was empty before. Now it grew with life. I planted roses, red ones. Liam liked red roses. I watered them every day. The flowers grew. They bloomed. They were beautiful. Life came from the earth. Life came from care and work. I saw Liam in the garden. Not his body, but his spirit. His love, his gift. The life he left behind. I worked for weeks. The house slowly changed. It became clean. It became beautiful. It became whole. And I changed too. The grief was still there. The pain was still real. But something else grew inside me. Understanding, acceptance, gratitude. Liam left me to protect me. He knew I would feel guilty. He knew I would suffer. So he made me hate him. He made me angry. He carried the pain alone. He faced death alone. So I could live freely. So I could be happy. That was love, true love, painful love, perfect love. I made a promise to Liam. I spoke it out loud in the empty house. Liam, I said, I understand now. I understand why you left. I understand your sacrifice. I am sorry I hated you. I am sorry I did not see the truth. I touched my chest. I felt the heartbeat. I promise to live fully, I said. I promise to use this gift well. I promise to be happy. For you, for us, for this heart. The heart beat back, strong, clear, alive. This was Liam's answer. This was his yes. This was his blessing. I would live. I would work. I would love. I would be strong. Not because I had to, but because Liam gave me the chance. He gave me his heart. He gave me life. I would honor that gift. I would honor him every single day. The pain would stay. I would carry it, but I would also carry joy. Because Liam's heart beat inside me, and that heart was full of love. Love that would never die. Love that would keep me alive. Love that would sustain me forever. I looked at the house. It was almost done, almost finished, almost perfect. Like me, I was healing, slowly but surely. Liam's sacrifice would not be wasted. His gift would not be ignored. I would live the life he died to give me. I would make every moment count. I would breathe and live and love for Liam, for us, for the promise we kept together. I finished the house after 2 months. Every room was complete. Every wall was clean. Every window was clear. The house was beautiful now. It was peaceful. It was home. Marcus called me. He asked if I wanted to sell the house. He said buyers were interested. He said I could get good money. I said no. This house was special. This house was sacred. This was where Liam's memory lived. This was our sanctuary. Marcus understood. He sent me the final papers. The house was mine now, only mine. I thought about Liam's money. He left some savings. The lawyer gave them to me. I did not want to keep the money for myself. I wanted to use it for something important, something meaningful. I created a foundation. I called it the Liam Foundation. The foundation helped people with heart problems. It helped people like me. People who needed transplants. People who needed hope. Liam's gift saved me. Now, his gift would help others too. I returned to the city after that. I went back to my job at the gallery. But everything felt different now. I worked hard. I talked to customers. I sold paintings. I created displays. But I was not lonely anymore. I was never alone. When I felt tired, I touched my chest. I felt the heartbeat, Liam's heartbeat. He was with me, always with me. When I felt sad, I listened to my heart. The rhythm was steady, strong, constant. This was Liam speaking. This was his voice. This was his presence. Liam did not break his promise. He kept it. He just kept it in a different way, a deeper way, a more literal way. He promised to always be there, and he was. He was inside me, part of me, with me every second. He could not stand beside me, so he became the engine inside me, the force that kept me alive, the power that made me breathe. This was painful. This was beautiful. This was love. 2 years passed. I was 37 now. My life was full. I worked. I helped others. I lived. I went to the lake house often. I stayed there on weekends. I tended the garden. I watched the lake. I remembered. One day, I sat on the porch. The sun was setting. The sky was orange and pink. I took out the necklace. The heart-shaped necklace. Breathe for me. I held it in my hand. I did not hate this necklace anymore. I understood it now. Liam told me to breathe, and I did. I breathed because of his heart. I breathed because of his gift. I breathed because of his love. I placed the necklace on the table. Next to it, I put the house key. The two objects sat together. They were symbols of promises, of sacrifice, of love. Liam broke one promise. He did not stand by my side. He ran away. He left me. But he kept another promise, the deeper promise, the ultimate promise. He stayed with me. He was always there. He was part of me. I learned something important, something true, something eternal. True love is presence, but presence has many forms. Liam chose the most painful form, the most complete form, the most permanent form. He gave his life so I could live, so his love could beat forever inside me. I touched my chest. I felt the heartbeat, strong, steady, alive. This was his love. The voice that spoke the promise was gone, but the love that made the promise still beat, every day, every moment, forever. I sat there as the sun disappeared. The stars came out. The night was quiet. But I was not alone. I would never be alone again. Liam broke the promise to stand by my side. But he kept the promise to always be there. I learned that the heart I carry is the loudest voice of love. The love that keeps beating. Even after the voice that spoke, it was gone.